63 loading screens now. Hip hip hooray. We left for like 20 minutes to drive home? Yeah, we're still here, Nura. We're still here. Yeah, this is the part where I keep losing all of my lives. Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon is definitely worth playing. Although you understand those who played Sun Moon not wanting to play it. Yeah, I'm sure it's a good game, man. I'm sure Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon is good, but I don't want to go through all those cutscenes again. I really don't. And like, I haven't seen too much of Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. I've seen a little bit of gameplay from Twitch, and it just looks so similar. I'm like, I just don't want to play the same game. I really don't. I want to play a new game. I'm very excited for Pokemon Switch. I'll definitely play Pokemon Switch. Oh, come on, come on, come on, no! I don't know which direction to press. Yeah, the camera gets me every time, Minera. Every time. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I'm so dead. I'm so... Yeah, there was a car in the way. I had to jump, but by jumping I killed myself.
That tornado's carrying a car.
Oh, you bought it for yourself and your brother? During Christmas? Yo, that's really cool, man. Yeah, I actually, every single Pokemon game I've played, except for X and Y, that's the only one, I have played with my sister Gypsy. We've played every Pokemon game together. It's pretty cool. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No! And dead. These car pieces, man. You couldn't have made that jump anyway? You're supposed to hit the spring? Yeah, no. I think I maybe could have made it if I timed my homing attack a little bit better, though. It's just the momentum was dead. I think I could have made that. But either way, the game's garbage, so it doesn't matter. Nothing matters. The game's hot garbage in every way, shape, and form. Everything about it is terrible. Except for the music and Dr. Eggman's voice actor. Everything else is garbage. Alright. Which way is... Okay, okay. So right is still right and left is left. I wasn't sure since I was going backwards and the camera makes it... Okay, okay, no! Yes, no, no, yes, please! Please! I want to live! I want to live just for once! Oh, I missed the rings, please! I need the rings. I need them. Is this the end? Did I do it? Nope, it keeps going. It keeps going! No, not a camera change! Okay, if I stay center, odds of me not dying are higher. I did it. I did it! I finally did it! Oh, yes! Oh, man, that stupid section, man. Oh, I hate that level so much. Oh, it's okay, Vince. It's okay. We're moving past that. Alright. Rank B. Alright, what were we saying in chat? All in all, you think Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon is a significant improvement? That's cool. That's good to hear. And let's see. The Ultra games are longer, the story is different, difficulty's a little higher, and some trials are changed. That's cool. I read your comment wrong? I read a lot of comments wrong. Let's see. It really helps if you cross versions too, like you with going from Sun to Ultra Moon? Yeah, that makes sense. That can help. And if you swap versions and even the available Pokemon are different, yeah, that would be true. Yes. Yes, one save, please. Lock it in. Lock it in my progress, please. The more content it has is a little more fun IMO, like the legendary hunting. Okay. Yeah, that was a loading screen, +1.
We go, all we see are ruins. How can this be our future?
How could it come to this?
Could it be true? If I eliminate that guy, will our world be saved?
The day of disaster. Here are my records of this event. This was when Iblis was freed, and his flames were released into the world.
Doesn't have a mouth?
And you have this person to blame.
I see it! So that blue hedgehog's the ablest trigger?
Blue Hedgehog.
I'll send us back in time to the point when the Iblis trigger was alive.
What the? Who was that guy? He looked just like Shadow.
This is terrible! According to the data, the princess died when she was kidnapped by Eggman. Apparently, Eggman's battleship exploded! The date of this incident was 2 days after the Festival of the Sun.
If we don't return in time, Elise will die on board Eggman's battleship. That means...
Yeah, I think so.
This is terrible. Accurate description of this game, I agree. Oh man. Such good voice acting. You could hear him, man. He was so concerned.
You guys are so slow. Look.
A Chaos Emerald! You've already found one!
Well now, I may not look it, but I'm a real treasure hunter. Unlike a certain echidna I know.
What? Heh.
Have you guys discovered anything?
Yeah. I received a signal indicating there's a Chaos Emerald here, but...
You mean we've got to go through there?
If you don't like it, you can stay here.
You've got to be kidding.
Don't be late. Same to you.
Oh boy, such riveting acting, man. Oh, I'm so happy I got that save though. I'm having a good time. Yeah, no, every time we beat a level, we save the game, that we have locked in progress. That's one step closer to never having to play this ever again. So yes, in those moments, you will see some exhilaration. And the Chaos Emerald is causing the frame drops? Yo, man. Gotta look out for that Chaos Control. Nurses, I mean, come on, this story is at least pretty interesting. Am I the only one here? Well, I'm not gonna count myself. I don't know.
What a view!
I think it's like Star Wars, the prequels, right? The prequels, in my opinion, I don't know what I ran into there. Okay, I won't fall off, Sonic. The prequels, in my opinion, have a good story. However, that story is presented in such a terrible way that to anyone that watches the movies and, you know, really only thinks of it as the movies, doesn't really, you know, think about it too hard. Yeah, oh, I didn't die, nice. Yeah, no, they're just like, what do you mean? The story is terrible. It's like, no, the story is exceptional. The story in the Star Wars prequels, all 3 movies together, but it's really not that. It's the plot points, it's the ideas that are being displayed there. Like, the ideas are good, but the execution is so horrible that most people would say the prequel movies have, you know, a bad story, and I would really disagree with that. Okay, can I live from this spot? Is there anything I can do? Oh, hello. Hey, not dead. Cool. You kinda agree? Yeah. Okay, Sandalwood likes this story. Doomsday says, I'm a sucker for time travel. You know, fair enough. You enjoyed the prequels? Yeah, I like the prequel movies. I accept that they're terribly executed. Actors, most of them don't deliver their lines very well. I mean, it's a mix between, right? Like, some of the actors, you know, they do the best they can, but, you know, what is that we keep quoting in chat? Something about Sans? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Oh, I'm dead? That's dead? I thought that's where I was supposed to go. Okay, I guess not. Why don't Sonic and Shadow just take off? And that is a walk for them? Yo, they got this, no worries. Yeah, Jar Jar Binks. Yeah, they did have Jar Jar Binks. There's definitely, definitely a character that is just there for kids to have fun, I guess. He was dumb, but I mean, like, I didn't mind Jar Jar Binks all that much. Like, I mean, I would rather there wasn't really time focused on Jar Jar Binks, because, like, I don't care too much. But I like seeing new alien races. I like seeing new, like, civilizations. Like, seeing the, like, Jar Jar's civilization where his people live underneath Naboo. It was pretty cool. I like the ideas represented there, and that, like, giant monster. Because, yeah, there was one fish monster, I think, that was, like, chasing Qui-Gon's, boat as they were escaping. And then an even bigger alien fish thing ate that fish. It was so cool, man. I like things like that. You know, show me these unique alien worlds. And prequels did a lot of that. He is the true Sith, the true Sith Lord. Nah, man, that's dumb. Alright, so last time I came in here, I died. But, oh, I'm not supposed to go down there. The camera was just pointing down as I naturally came in. Well, I thought I was supposed to go down there. I'm supposed to go across. I didn't know there wasn't a cross. I thought it was a tunnel I needed to go down. And this is apparent. Oh, that's okay. Perspective. Oh, well, that's cool. I like those bridges that collapse. My favorite. What about the execution of the prequels bothered you so much, specifically? Personally, I didn't really mind anything too much. I like the movies. But if you were to go anywhere in the world where there is a gathering of Star Wars fans, it can tell you about all the things. Like, I mean, legitimately, like, Anakin in both Episode 1 and Episode 2, I mean, again, you know, he's just a little kid, but, like, I don't know, they do a pretty bad job, if you ask me. I mean, again, it didn't bother me all that much. I like the prequel movies. But yeah, they do a pretty bad job. I felt like Anakin did better in Episode 3. Some of his lines and scenes are also kind of bad, but I don't know. Overall, I liked Episode 3. Episode 3 is my favorite Star Wars movie. I like it more than the original trilogy. I like it more than any of the new movies. Episode 3 is my all-time favorite. It's just, it's way too good. It's everything that I want from a Star Wars movie. Do I think it has faults? Definitely. But it is my favorite Star Wars movie. Like, I love the brother relationship that, like, Obi-Wan and, Anakin have. Like, I know Obi-Wan's, like, definitely way older than Anakin is, but at that point, they were pretty much brothers. I mean, he calls him his brother. Oh, come here, guy. And yeah, just that betrayal, man, it was just so powerful. Like, I'll never forget that scene. Like, I know it's memed on a lot. Like, there's a lot of memes that use that scene, but the scene where, you know, Anakin's going into the Jedi Temple, and then one of the kids comes out. Because, you know, they're scared. They're scared to death. Like, all these Jedi are being exterminated. And they're hiding. And then, you know, they trust Anakin Skywalker. They see him. There's this relief there. What do we do, Master Anakin? And then, you know, he just ignites that lightsaber. That was such a powerful scene. Sad, but very powerful. And yeah, the Mustafar fight. I know not everybody likes the fight on Mustafar, but I thought it was really good. I mean, yeah, I didn't like the finish of it. Anakin, I have +2 agility. You can't take me down. Like, I get what they were going for. I feel like that could have been presented in a little bit of a better way. Because it's like, yeah, obviously, in that slight moment, you know, Obi-Wan has an advantage over Anakin. Like, I get it. And like, it wasn't just that. Like, what they're trying to imply there is that, you know, Anakin's blinded by his rage. He's throwing himself into bad situations, into the fight. Because he's like, I'm so powerful with the dark side, there's nothing I can do. But he's blinded by his own anger. Like, he's not that strong with the dark side yet. Like, he's conflicted. Like, he's barely been a Sith. He wasn't going to be able to beat Obi-Wan. And like, they could have presented that in a better way, but they didn't. They're just like, I have the higher ground. He does the jump, his legs get cut off, and it's like, oh, that's how we're gonna finish that? But yeah, overall, I did like the fight. I think the fight overall is really cool, because there's all these good shots, man, showing Mustafar, all these crazy things happening as they're doing their battle, all the punches and kicks that they throw in, the lightsaber combat in general. I love the fight. I thought it was a really cool fight. Speaking of Mustafar, I'm practically there right now. Which is also why I really, really love how, what's it called? Star Wars Rogue Squadron? It's Rogue Squadron, right? It's Rogue something. Or Rogue One, that's what it is, Rogue One. They have that scene with Darth Vader on Mustafar. That's where his, like, castle is. And his Bacta tank is, like, in a spot where he can see where he was taken down by Obi-Wan. And so, like, he's always looking at that moment. It's the moment where he was born as Darth Vader, and it's the moment where he had that ultimate betrayal, you know? He views that as, like, his greatest defeat, but also, you know, that's how he moves on with the dark side of the Force. Like, there's so much anger, and, yeah, just anger and doubt, and just all these negative emotions, and that's where you get the dark side for. It's so good. I love stuff like that. Document says the prequels created a lot of plot holes, like what happened to the technology. I mean, the technology's still there. Like, I mean, it's definitely weird, you know, because you go from the prequels to the, original trilogy. The original trilogy came out first, so a lot of the things don't look as good, but lore-wise, a lot of the ships that you see in the prequel trilogy are not as powerful and are not as advanced as the ships in the original trilogy. They look better, but technically the technology has advanced since then. So I'm dead. I don't know what I was supposed to do there. Doomsday says, Episode 3 was overshadowed by the fact that you knew how it ended already? I mean, for you, maybe. I mean, like, that's like saying, I can't... Oh, was that my last life? That's fine. That's fine. But, yeah, that's like saying you can't enjoy the story of Romeo and Juliet. I know some people are like that, where, like, they literally, you know, need to be surprised or whatever. That's not me. It's about the adventure. It's about the moments that the characters go through. It's about seeing the evolution, you know, seeing the fall of Anakin that is the highlight of Star Wars to me. There's nothing better than that. So Episode 3, like, that's where that's highlighted. Like, I mean, yeah, there's Episode 2, there's a lot of things going on there. There's those warning flags in Episode 1. But Episode 3 is where it all hits, man. And, like, you see it when he goes to fight, when they go to fight Palpatine, like, all the Jedi Council. Because they're like, Anakin tells them that he is the Sith Lord. And Anakin's so conflicted, because he's like Mace Windu's there. He's like, you know, help me take out the Emperor. He's like, no, we have to take him in. We can't kill him. That's wrong. He has to go, you know, he has to go to court. He's like, no, we can't go to the court. He manipulates everything. He'll just escape. We can't let this powerful Sith Lord escape. And so, you know, it's like, yeah, like, as the audience, like, we are going to side with Mace Windu. We know who Palpatine is. We know how evil it is. But if you look from Anakin's viewpoint, it's like he's watching the Jedi do things that are against the Jedi philosophy. And he's already had these whispers in his ear that the Jedi aren't who they say they are. And so there's Mace Windu right in front of him, trying to kill someone, when he's like, that's not the Jedi way. And so he has the two choices, like, does he break the Jedi way and murder, you know, this guy who's been a very loyal friend to him for, like, all of his life, or You know, does he try to follow the Jedi way and stop Mace Windu, but by stopping Mace Windu, he's helping the Sith Lord? Like, there's no good option for him. I love that. Oh, why can't I walk there? Is that a no walking zone? It's a no walking zone, I guess. Thinks you can homing attack onto the rails? Yeah, I've done that a few times. Should definitely watch the remastered version of the trilogy. Of which one? The original trilogy? I've watched the remastered original trilogy. Why? Why did I die? I just walked onto a boost pad. And I died. What? Why? Why did I die? Oh yeah, I'm playing Sonic 06. Duh. Docking says, what happened to all that cool looking and powerful droids? Where did they go? Thanks, huh? I mean, like, the droids are all there, man. All the same droids are there. What do you mean? Do you mean the droid army? The droid army's old now. Like, they don't need the droid army. There's better droids in the original trilogy. Like, the Empire doesn't use droids, though. They use the Stormtroopers. They're much cheaper, and they're... Oh, gosh darn it. I don't know how to get through there. No, I can get through. I can... No, I'm dead. Oh, wait, I'm still alive? Almost. Almost, thanks. I'm gonna game over right here. And Doctor says, I think that's a decent explanation. What do you say? A totalitarian rule took over and technology stagnated? No, technology did not stagnate. That's not true. That's not right. Technology has advanced in the original trilogy. The droids and all the ships and things you see in the prequel trilogy are weaker. They are not as fast. They are not as advanced as what is in the original trilogy. It doesn't look like it because things are just shinier because it's their newer movies. But like the Star Destroyers the Empire uses, those are far more powerful than anything the Republic used. So I go to the top and I hit the ceiling this time. Fantastic. I can't jump. I can't jump while I'm in the middle of doing that. And a regular person says, Rogue Crews, what is wrong with this game? You guys are too slow. Well, Sonic is slow. This is the problem. The problem is this game is dumb and stupid and awful. Whimsy says, don't get me wrong, Vince, it doesn't destroy the experience that you know how it ends. You can't say episode 3 is your favorite as a result. Ah, fair enough, man. If it hampers your experience, that's fair. Yeah, for me, I really, really like episode 3, man. Like, I really can connect with, the story they're telling there. Like, for me, that's what it really is. It's all about characters. You have really powerful characters, you know, they have to make choices they don't want to make. That's always going to be an interesting story to me. Versus like, oh, there's the bad guy. Doop-a-doop, and we beat him up, we saved the day. Like, that's never going to be as interesting as people that, have to make difficult choices. Why I'm not just taking the optimal game over? Because I don't want to. What about the new Star Wars? What did people think of that? I like the new Star Wars movies. Force Awakens is probably my least favorite Star Wars movie. That's the only one where like, on a second rewatch, I just don't care. And like, I'll just kind of, I don't know, tune out during it. Like, I've tried rewatching it. It's just really boring to me. But I like The Last Jedi. I really like Rogue One. Rogue One's really cool. Like The Last Jedi, there's definitely some parts of it I don't like the whole Cancer Blight scene, which I'm sure many people in the world are not a fan of. It's just dumb. But yeah, no, overall I like The Last Jedi. I'm hoping the Han Solo movie will be good. I keep hearing everywhere that it's going to be bad, but like I watched the trailer looks pretty cool. If the trailer is a good indicator for the movie, I think I'll like it. But we'll see, man. Ow. Come on, jump! Okay, there we go. There we go. Look at me. I'm a jumping McGee. It was where everything interesting happened. 3 just resolved it the way we knew it had to end. I would completely disagree with that. Like, there are definitely some things in 2 that are more like the warning signs of what's happening. But like literally a lot of the things that are happening that makes episode 3 what it is, a lot of that was happening in the background. Like you don't even really see it in the movie. There's like slight mentions to it, but like a lot of things are not talked about at all. Like to really get that kind of stuff, you need to watch Star Wars: The Clone Wars, the TV series. Again, yeah, not every episode is really good. Like when they first started off, it didn't seem like they really knew what they wanted to do. It really, really opens up as it goes. Star Wars: Clone Wars, the cartoon, so good, dude. So good. And they go over so many things. They build up Palpatine a lot more. They make Anakin so much, he's portrayed the best. Anakin's best portrayal is in that cartoon more than anything else. I mean, obviously I love him in the movie, but like there's so many assumptions that the prequels make, and the cartoon, instead of just, you know, having all these assumptions, it expects the audience to like just accept. It just shows you the things. It's like, you know, this is the relationship that Anakin and Obi-Wan has. This is the relationship that the Jedis, or the Jedi and the Stormtroopers or Clone Troopers have. These are the things Palpatine is up to. Here's some more things that, you know, Anakin is doing that is slowly taking him to the dark side. And here's some really powerful moments that show that he is a good person at heart. This is how much he cares about people. Because, like, that's what it is. That's what takes Anakin to the dark side, is how much he loves people. Like, Anakin isn't just this, like, he went to the dark side just because, like, he woke up one night and he had a bad dream. I mean, yeah, like, that just happened in episode 3. But, like, there's more to it than that. Like, it's he loves people. And he has this strong attachment. It's his attachments that take him to the dark side. And again, that's why I really like the original trilogy. Because again, it's his attachments that brings him back to the light side. So, you know, he's right there. Luke Skywalker is being, you know, struck by force lightning. He's not going to make it. You know, and he's just standing there and he's thinking about it, you know, because, like, he's been Darth Vader for all of these years. He's always just, you know, he's kind of fallen in at this point. Palpatine says, do this, you do that. And he's just watching there, watching his son die. And then he decides, no, this is my son, and I'm saving him. And even though it kills him to do it, he saves his son, and he goes back to the light side of the Force. I love that. And we're walking backwards. Sonic 06 physics, guys. Sonic 06. Whatever, Sonic. Do whatever you want. Don't listen to me, man. You just do you. And Dockman says, and you only saw Luke Skywalker once in Force Awakens? Yeah, Force Awakens, man, not the best. My power on the light? Do I homing attack it? Yes, I do. That is my power. Is this the way? This game, man. This game. Is it really showing anything, or is it just brightening up the area immediately next to it? Okay, there's a platform over there. I didn't notice that. He did have a pretty bad dream? Yes, Anakin did have a bad dream. For sure. Dockman saying, and now you need to watch Star Wars Rebels, though. Find out what happens to Darth Maul. I've seen some of Rebels. I really don't enjoy Rebels as much as I enjoy Clone Wars. Some episodes in Rebels, I will admit, are really good. Some of the episodes are amazing. But there are just way too many episodes where it's like, here's, you know, these plucky rebels. Here's these two. You haven't seen these two go on an adventure together. Here they go. This box needs to be delivered to the such and such system. And oh man, these two guys, they really don't get along. Oh man, I don't like it when you use my shampoo, Rebel number 1. But I need this shampoo, Rebel number 2. You don't understand me. And like, at the end of the episode, I'm sorry. Oh, I get to play as Knuckles? Let's go.
While jumping, you can glide. If all of the lights shine at once.
But yeah, I'm not a huge fan of Rebels. Here, don't mind me, guys. Oh, I can punch, right? Oh, let's go. Hold on, yeah, so you got fire breath. I'm not beating them with my punches. Oh wait, no, I can't see when I'm dealing damage, but I did defeat them. Get body. Where do I go from here? What do they want from me? I'm not immune to lava. Does my glide take me? No, I don't. This isn't Donkey Kong Country 2. The heat's not gonna make me raise higher in the air. Bachman says, and now you need to. Oh yeah, I already read that. Volume saying just defeated the true final boss of Radiant Historia. Yo, congratulations, man. More power to you. Can I climb walls? Oh, yes, I can. I wish the camera was cool too, though. That would be nice. What are we doing here? I don't know. So I'm going this way. Oh man, this game would be so much better if the camera wasn't absolutely terrible. Think I need to go this way? Yeah, he attacks similar to how he did in Sonic Heroes. But yeah, the fact that there's no indication that I'm actually hitting the enemies is weird. I don't really like that. I gotta go up there? Your document says, bye, thanks. For now, my roommates got back. Yo, do what you gotta do, man. Okay, there's stuff over this way. Open sesame. Oh, what? What is this? Oh, I can charge attacks? Sure you can. Oh, where am I? Please don't do that. Okay, I need to go through there, but I don't know how. Aren't these stupid circle things supposed to show me the way? Did that do it? Did I do it? That didn't do it. I have to activate all of those, don't I? I wasn't activating them. I didn't know they did anything. Oops. I wasn't as far across as I thought I was. You're cringing too hard at this game? This game's pretty bad, man. And Sadawood's saying, if Sega fixed their camera, mini 3D Sonic games would be way better. I'm so far back, man. I'm so far back. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back, and then we will play more Sonic 06! Yay! Alright, I'm back. Let's do this, man. Let's beat this dumb game. Oh, my +1 for the cutscene didn't, or loading screen didn't go through. There it is. And another loading screen. And another, but this one takes us into the stage. Yo, 71 loading screens so far. It's a beautiful game, man. Beautiful game. So yo, how are you guys all enjoying Sonic 06? Is this a super fun and amazing game that you expected it was going to be? Are you happy that Knuckles showed up? I did not expect Knuckles to be playable. I'm glad he is. I'm glad I can punch things. I'm glad I can climb up walls. I'm glad he can glide. I'm a little sad about the fact that, you know, the camera's terrible and it's pretty slow. I'm not used to Knuckles being this slow. And there seems to be no indication of when my punches are actually connecting. the enemies that I'm hitting. It's kinda lame. But hey, at least Knuckles exists.
If I use a homing attack on the monster, I'll be able to reach the other side.
Oh, not again. Whew, I made it. Oh, I get shot right back down. I don't like that part, man. That part's really stupid. There's like this center part of the wall that you can't walk on, which if you go too low, you're in the lava. If you go too high, you hit the ceiling and you fall into the lava. Oh, man. It's way too precise. You think the game looks really nice? I know, right? Featuring says, glad I didn't donate for it, yeah. Oh, man. This game is such rubbish. But it was donated for. This game, man, we had like $53 raised in its honor. I'm gonna play it, man. Ah, yo, people really wanted the Sonic 06. No, really? You actually like the look of the game? Oh, wow. That's interesting. That's very interesting, Doomsday. Like, I know of some people that say Sonic 06 is a good game. And you know, I also understand that they were 3-year-olds when they first played this. It's understandable. I mean, I'm exaggerating a bit. They weren't 3, they're just very young. And you know, it's how it usually is for a lot of things. Like, it's like Bubsy the Bobcat, right? Like that, Bubsy the Bobcat was my Sonic 06. No, Bubsy the Bobcat is not as garbage as this game is, but it's a pretty trash game. Like, I do understand, Bubsy the Bobcat was not developed well in any way, shape, or form. But I really do. I enjoyed Bubsy the Bobcat games, 1 and 2. I prefer 2 when I played more as a kid. To be fair, like, that's the one where, like, you can actually take multiple hits before you die, where Bubsy 1, yeah, I'm pretty sure you get hit once and you die in Bubsy 1. Though there are plenty of insta-kills in Bubsy 2, but there is a health system, technically. But yeah, no, I played it when I was a kid, you know, and I was like, oh, this is a fun game. And I just kind of learned to move around all the stupid things. It's like, yeah, if you walk over here, you just die, so I wouldn't walk there anymore. I never really thought about it. You know, it wasn't until I was older where I was like, when a game kills you with something that you had no way of knowing about, that's bad. Oh, I thought that was just, you know, part of the game. You gotta memorize the game and not die to it anymore. Like, sometimes you just die. But apparently, that was called bad game design. I hadn't heard of that as a kid. No, graphically, the game looks nice for its era. Isn't this a PS3 game? I mean, it's no Final Fantasy 13. That's really funny to say. Oh, okay, no light dash. No light dash. You won't light dash there. Why do that? But, yeah, it's definitely no Final Fantasy 13. But, I guess it's not super bad if I'm just looking at Sonic. I mean, some of the textures are a little weird. Not all of them are, I guess. I don't know, the game's just hot garbage. It's really hard for me to look at it and say it's a good looking game. And yo, is that a host? Yo, who's hosting me right now? Yo, Glackham with the host. Oh snap. Yo, how's it going, Glackham? How's it going, people coming in from Glackham stream? My name is Venks. I am a speedrunner of a few games. I'm currently focusing on Pokemon Red. That's the game I'm focusing on right now. But today, my viewers wanted me to play a game. They have voted on this one, Sonic 06. It won the most votes. Mostly because I think this game is hot garbage, and I never wanted to play it, so my viewers highly requested it. And here we are, playing Sonic 06. How's it going, everybody? I mean, it's not as good as Rayman, But, no, I got nothing. Sonic 06 is just absolutely terrible in every way, shape, and form. But yeah, this isn't a speed run. I've never played this far into the game before. Played this game in the past. I made about 2 levels in. Nothing past that. Oh, and I'm dead. I guess I won't jump there. That's cool. That's cool. Yo, Glackham says, I've been watching from my other laptop. I can tell this is a good meme. This game's so bad, dude. It's so bad. Because it's like, oh my goodness. Like, first off, I have 3 different actions assigned to the square button, right? My light dash, my kick, and my slide are all on the square button. Mind you, I have a triangle button and a circle button that both do nothing. Literally nothing. I mean, at least the L1 and R1 buttons do something, so there's that. But, I don't know, man. I'm not having a good time. There's quite a few instances in the game where I'll press the jump button and I won't get anything to come out. Sometimes the physics don't exist, and I can, like, walk on walls that I normally can't walk on. I don't know. The game's weird. Doctor says, yeah, I still don't think the graphics are that great. Good graphics are ruined by the terrible animations. Oh yeah, the animations are pretty terrible, for sure. Am I missing somebody? Oh, there you are. Yeah, let's see, what is that name? Peterine? Saying, seeing the lava alone gives me flashbacks to devastated jaw-dropping screams. Oh man. Rest in peace. Yeah, no man, this game's pretty bad. Pretty bad. I mean, because games can be bad in so many different ways. Because like Final Fantasy 13 is another PS3 game, and it's beautiful. It is a beautiful game. The graphics on that, ridiculous. But as far as like the gameplay goes, I mean, it works. Everything works. Like when I press like X, it does whatever the X action is every time. But oh my goodness, it's just a bunch of hallways, and like there's nothing to do. There's no choices to make. Final Fantasy 13, pretty terrible. And then you have Sonic 06 over here. Not hallways, you know, it's a very open game. There's a lot of things to do. I mean, yeah, it's linear in sections, but it's literally not a hallway, so that's a huge improvement. There's a lot of actions to perform. I have so many things I can do. There's multiple characters I can play as that also have their own unique abilities. But just nothing works. Like, that's the problem. Nothing works, and that's why the game is garbage. Oh yeah, and loading screens. We're currently at 72. 72 loading screens. Oh, is this your favorite Sonic game, Zachman? Well, I feel bad. You know, I don't want anyone to, like, be offended. I really don't like this game. Like, I just don't like it. This game is rubbish. But I don't mean any offense to anyone. If you like this game, more power to you. As long as you can have fun playing a video game, you're doing it right, in my opinion. I like some bad games. I like, what's a bad game that I like? Well, Bubsy the Bobcat, but I was trying to think of something more recent. I got nothing. Everybody likes their bad video games, man. Yo, Peterine saying, well, Rayman is what happens when you don't playtest the game before release. Sonic 06 is what happens when you don't playtest and release the beta. Yeah, you're right about that. Uh-oh. Like, I feel like no one ever played the game. Which is just so bizarre to me. I can't imagine literally no one played it. Like, why would you release this? They had to have known, but they couldn't have. They couldn't have. I don't know, man. Somebody lost a bet. Oh, and we're going backwards, and we're on the ceiling again. Jumping doesn't do anything. Alright, hold on. Okay, yep, okay, yep. Where are you going, Sonic? Okay, you figured it out. We're going this way now. I don't want to fight any of you guys. Go out of my way, guy.
What?
Alright, so do I have to... No, I don't have to hit that thing. No, I think... Oh, I did hit it, I guess. Okay, whatever. Yo, he's so floaty, man. I always underestimate the distance that Sonic can make just through a normal jump. What? Oh. Got him. Ah, I guess I won't be going through that ring. Rayman turned out pretty well for a lack of playtesting. Yeah, no, like there's some design choices in Rayman that are actually pretty solid if you ask me. Not all of them, there are enemies that literally spawn on top of you, which is kinda lame. But not all of it is bad. And like, I'm pretty sure, like, I'm not a Rayman speedrunner, I don't know the game that well. But last time I checked, like when you press the jump button, you're always guaranteed to jump. When you use the hover command, like it makes complete sense, and you know when you're going to be able to use your hover. When you throw the punch, it always punches. Yeah, I think it does all of those things, if I remember right. I remember Rayman actually working. So that's a huge improvement over this game. It's not a total counter. It's as close as we're gonna get, I think. Zachman saying, I mean, it's not the best looking, but the levels are fun to run through, and they last more than 2 minutes. I mean, you know, everyone has opinions, you know, it's a very subjective thing on what fun is. I can definitely see, like, without a doubt, some people are gonna have fun playing this. That person's not me. Not me. I'm not the promised one. I'm not the chosen individual that's gonna have fun playing Sonic 06. But you know, there's gotta be somebody. Somebody's gotta enjoy it. Even if the camera's completely, like, awful. And like, look at this! I'm climbing, right? I'm climbing? Look what I'm attached to. Oh yeah, that's right. Nothing. I'm not attached to anything. Alright, whatever. Where do I need to go? I wasn't even trying to move the camera to show the fact that I wasn't climbing. I was trying to see where to go, but the camera wasn't really cooperating with me, so I got stuck there a little bit. There it is. I missed the first one? Oh, did I miss one of the orbs? Yo, rip. Nah, man, clearly I got all the orbs. Well, going back. Yo, Peter Ring saying Rayman 1 doesn't even feel like it wasn't playtested, I know? Yeah, no. I think Rayman 1 does pretty good overall. Wait, did I not get that one? There we go. You got a glow, buddy. Lackham says, so I just checked. I have gone 8 streams without not PBing in Rayman 2. Yeah, that's cool, man. Gotta get all the balls glowing at once? Yeah. Alright, here we go. Let's get this one. And that's all of them, I think. Yep, there we go. There we go. I mean, I don't really enjoy how Knuckles controls. He feels really slow compared to, like, Sonic Adventure 2, Sonic Heroes, Sonic Adventure 1. Yeah, not a giant fan. The punches don't have any sort of hit indication, which is... I mean, that's just, again, because the game wasn't designed very well. I mean, I prefer him over Tails. Tails has that, like, first-person thing he does when you try to attack. It's kind of dumb. Whoa! Did I do it? I did it. Yes, we did it, guys. We beat another level, man. We did it. We did it, man. Feels good. Feels good.
Just made it.
Just made it, but that's a B. Whatever, man. I'll take my 1,000 rings and I'll be on my way. Knuckles is a step back? Yeah. I mean, like, Sonic's obviously my preferred playstyle. Like, I like Sonic because, you know, he mostly goes fast. I dislike that the spin dash is so much slower. Oh, and we get a save, so I get to lock in my progress. Oh, please. But, yeah, oh, wait, I missed a loading screen, and that one. There we go. It's 74 loading screens. But, what was I gonna say? Something. Oh, wait, there's a cutscene.
I found a Chaos Emerald.
Don't touch it!
What? What's this?
And another loading screen. There we go. 75. Saving the game? Yo, I do like to save the game. It's my favorite. And be on my way? Yeah, well played, Doomsday. Fifth level done? Yeah, no, man. We've done 5 levels now. Oh, it's Iblis. Wait, are you the Iblis trigger? Am I not actually the Iblis trigger? And another loading screen. There we go. 76. This game really loves to have, like, cutscenes where, like, nothing happens for, like, 2-3 seconds, and then another loading screen. It's just the game's favorite, man. Oh boy, this fight. Oh, don't tell me this is a hard fight. I just wanna move on. Yeah, I don't know if I can do the full 8-hour stream, guys. I think I might only do 5 hours for tonight. Sonic 06 is really OP. But we'll see.
Is there some way to draw him in?
Gotta draw him in, huh? Where'd he go? Guy? Oh, there he is. That close enough? He's pretty far away. Am I supposed to be able to make it over there? Can I do that? Oh, hello. Guess I'll not be on ground or anything.
Watch out, Sonic! Against something that large, you won't have a chance on the soft footholds.
Okay. Can I, like, hit him as he comes close? Or, like, can I reach that? Definitely not. What am I supposed to do? What do you want? Oh, hey! He showed up. That's cool. What, do I have to hit all of these? I'm sure that's what I gotta do. Oh, the camera's so weird. Oh wow, I made that? Nice. Are we good now? Do I hit him? What do I do? That's not it. I don't know. Let me go grab a ring though, I don't want to die. Oh, the things are broken. Oh, they came back. I don't deal damage to you, buddy. Only 2 of them are here, and the third one's not here. And then... oh, there it is. Alright, now what? They're all glowing, right? Oh, that one's broken. Oh, wow. Oh, goodness. The camera, man, I'm getting really dizzy. I'm getting really, really dizzy. Like when the camera moves by itself when I don't press anything. Can I hit the eyeball? There it is. Yeah, I don't normally get motion sick from games. But it happens sometimes. Oh, jeez. The last time I got this dizzy was when I was playing, what was it, The Witness? And you did damage? Yeah, we got him. Ow! I was standing there, you jerk. Alright, so I just gotta wait for the things to come back again, yeah? I've been punished enough by the bombardment of loading screens. I know that, exactly. Yeah, I'm not doing Shadow Story, I'm not doing Silver Story, I'm only doing Sonic Story. So like, Oh wait, there's on the left side. Okay, I didn't see them. Wait, can I make that? Yeah, I can just equip it. That's fine. Wait, I need the ring though. Not make that jump.
No!
Okay, that didn't work. Nice try.
I've got to light the orb above the rocks. Then I need to get his attention and draw him toward it.
But like, how do I make the rocks pop up? Like, what do I do?
It's a little too far.
Blackham says, don't you feel like 8 hours of this isn't enough? Oh man, dude. Like, oh my goodness, I'm trying really hard, man. But this game, like, I'm legitimately not having fun playing this. Like, I smile a lot, but that's just the kind of person I am. I smile all the time. Like, I'm generally having a good time talking in chat. But playing the game, I'm not having a good time. This is a bad game. And currently I'm getting really, really dizzy. Like, I'm getting a little sick, but I'll be okay. Well, you know what I mean, like, I'm not sick, I'm just dizzy sick. At least do some silver? Don't you mean at least do some shadow? Okay, there we go. And even then, I wouldn't want to do shadow. No, thank you. Any more Sonic 06 is too much Sonic 06, if you ask me. Oh, camera, please, you can't do stuff like that. Can I have that one ring? No? Okay, whatever. Oh my goodness, that lasts so long! Yeah, I'll just close my eyes and recompose myself so I don't get too dizzy. Nah, that scene lasts a while. And the ground's gone. Rip! The loading screens don't make sense. You're a bad person to say that. Serena's pretty big? Yeah, it's pretty big, man. I don't like this. Like, what kind of boss fight would you want to do where you stand around and you do nothing? Like, what kind of boss fight is that, man? Like, how am I even supposed to get over there? Oh, man. I can make that jump. More tiles hit the ground? Oh, okay. Oh, dude, the camera's making me really, really disoriented. It's just when it does that slow scroll by itself where I'm not pressing anything. Oh, the ground behind me is gone. Yeah, man, 12? I don't know if I'll make it to 12. Let me be really real right now. If I get really dizzy, I'm gonna have to stop. Alright.
It's a little too far to
This wasn't made by people, this was made by Sonic Team. The Sonic Team doesn't understand the concept of fun. Nah, I don't think so, man. They just kind of made a game. Alright. Come on, guy. Give me some platforms to work with. I can't... Oh, wow. I can't do anything else. Kinda need platforms. Oh my goodness, and just the camera, because like sometimes, like right here, right? Like I control the camera. When it moves like this, I don't get disoriented. That doesn't make me sick. It's that, like sometimes it just moves by itself. It really, really bothers me. But don't I understand about loading screens? Oh, I understand everything just fine with loading screens. You know, you use a loading screen to load something. But, like, you have, oh, thanks. Please, don't say that. No. You're very silly if, you're trying to make any sort of justifications for the loading screens in this game. You're very silly. Glackham says, thanks, I think if you want to avoid any more motion sickness, you need to start paying attention to the boss. I mean, I don't know what to do, man. I don't know what to do. Alright, hit that. Hit this. Alright, are we good? Okay, that came back up. Oh, please, don't do that. Because the camera just pans on the boss automatically. I can't do anything about it. And it's just sometimes, like when he's doing his little dance. Are you coming? Oh. Come on, man. Oh, this game. And the ground's gone. Yeah, I can't do anything about that. Zachman, you only need to light one at a time? Oh, you only need to light one. I thought you had to light all three. Okay. Well, that's fair. That'll be a lot easier. I'll take one. Oh, camera, please! Camera, please. Don't swap as I'm walking the other direction. Alright, so if we only have to hit one, then we can just hit this thing and we just stand there. That ring's gone. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna be able to hit him. Oh, camera, please! Don't do that! Where am I? I died on the side of the rock. Oh, man. Ugh. This is really hard. And loading screen. I don't want to fight Iblis. I don't want to go back and fight Iblis. There's another loading screen. Skip this cutscene. Another loading screen. Ah, skip the cutscene where the boss waves around for 3 seconds. Another loading screen. Yep, the perfect number of loading screens. How did they do it? How did they figure it out, you know? Because, like, there's all these other games that use, like, all these different techniques to be able to load areas, like, you know, in certain sections, or to load just a lot of content for the game. There's all these different techniques they use. But instead, what Sonic 06 does with its, you know, just brilliance, it doesn't do any of that. There's no, like, tricking the player whatsoever. You know, they're not gonna have, like, a hallway that you walk through in, like, say, Portal or, Metroid Prime or anything like that. No, you're just gonna have a loading screen, like an actual loading screen, where you just sit there and do nothing, you know? And they'll do that instead. You have to have all these loading screens, right? Like, you can't have a cutscene that shows the, like, that just shows your players and then the boss and then, like, the boss's name. Like, you can't do that. You need to have one loading screen or one cutscene where it's like, okay, here's everybody and they're scared of the boss, whoa, he's scary, and then cut out of that, do another loading screen, and then show the boss with his name for 3 seconds, and then after that, another loading screen, and then go into the boss fight. That's way better. Like, let's not compare it to a game from, like, an older generation, like Sonic Adventure 2, where, like, literally you would beat the level, and then there would be that, like, one loading screen, and then it would show the boss with his name, and then combat would just start. There wouldn't be another loading screen, because there was no difference between the boss and just showing its name and actual gameplay. Sonic 06, man, they're inventors of, like, they are loading screens. That's what Sonic 06 is. They perfected it. Ow. Oh my goodness, if the camera keeps moving like that, man, I'm gonna get really sick. Yeah, it's okay, Doomsday. I know you're just being pedantic. It's what you like to do. Radio Lizard says, thanks for playing this, someone has to. Yo, don't thank me for playing this game. I don't like it. I don't like Sonic 06. I hate everything about this game. This game is awful. I feel bad for people that do like this game. I'm not trying to offend you. You know, if you like this game, more power to you. If you're having fun playing a game, it doesn't matter what the game is. You're doing it right. But I personally don't like this game at all. I'm going to complain a lot about it. Let's see, Portrait Machine 06? Yeah. Yeah, man. Oh my goodness. Like, I don't normally get motion sick when I play video games. They use, you know, all sorts of techniques so that, you know, that wouldn't really be a problem. I mean, obviously, like, it depends on the game, and some people are more prone to being motion sick. There are some games you'll be motion sick from regardless. There's only so much you can do. But, like, I play Overwatch, I play all the other Sonic games. I've never been motion sick from a Sonic game before, just this one. Feels bad, man. Yo, here we go, I can move on over. Just gonna hit this thing right here, make it glow, and stand right here, wait for the boss to show up. Okay, that's a little painful. Grab that ring, they'll stand in here, the boss will be here any second now. Any second now. Have the motivation to dodge an attack? I mean, I don't have to, it doesn't do anything for me.
Just for show?
Cyclone says, I fortunately was not a Sonic fan for the longest time. This turned out to be a good thing. So many possible letdowns. Oh, man. I mean, like, most Sonic games are good. Like, Sonic 1, 2, 3, Knuckles, good games. Sonic Advance games, in my opinion, I would say those are all good games too. Sonic Rush, I haven't played those. I'm told they're good. Sonic Adventure 1, that's a good game. Sonic Adventure 2, that's a good game. Sonic Heroes, that's a good game. Oh, camera please. Most Sonic games are good. It's just Sonic 06, Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric. Those are the just objectively bad games. They're just objectively bad. But, I mean, Sonic Unleashed, I personally really don't like the game, but I would not say Sonic Unleashed is objectively bad. I would not say that. I really don't like it, but, like, it functions. Sonic Unleashed functions. Oh, another loading screen. Let me hit that one. Oh, we did it. We beat the dumb boss, guys. We did it. And another loading screen. You see, they use cutscenes so well. Like, oh my goodness. It's so smart. It's so smart, man. Like, I definitely needed that boss death animation there. Like, it wasn't good enough when I got the hidden. I needed a loading screen into a boss death animation into another loading screen. Like, Sonic Adventure 2, Sonic Heroes, like, they wouldn't do things like that, you know? You would beat the boss, and, like, it would just explode, and, like, it would move to, like, a cinematic, more kind of camera angle, like, where you don't have control anymore. They would just use the actual models. I mean, I know Sonic 06 is also just using the normal models, but, you know, they were doing a loading screen for it. Sonic Adventure 2, Sonic Heroes, they didn't do that. And then sometimes they would have cutscenes, and they would be much higher quality, and, like, but there wouldn't be just for the, like, boss death? Like, what were they doing, man? I don't know. Oh, save, yes. Yes, lock in that progress. Lock it in. It's not going anywhere. I never have to do that boss fight ever again. Feels good, man. Oh, thank goodness. Another loading screen. Hit the +1 on that.
Chaos Control!
And another loading screen. Yeah, greetings and salutations, A&T. How you doing, man? Yo, it's all good. I'm just gonna complain about the loading screens. I'm not gonna be really pedantic or split any hairs. I'm just gonna complain about loading screens.
Looks like we made it back in one piece.
Where did Shadow and Rouge go? Did they appear someplace else?
Those two can take care of themselves.
Wait, what? Loading screen. Yo, man, this game doesn't know how to do tone. It doesn't have any sense of direction. How did Vexatious V told me the story in this game is good? Like, again, I can't see it. I can't take anything seriously. They don't know how to do anything. I did hit the button for this cutscene, right? Yeah, no, I think I did. This loading screen's just longer than the other ones. Okay, here we go. Player movement on the world map. It's been a while. I'm not a huge fan of world map movement with Sonic. I much prefer just to go from level to level like in Sonic Adventure 2. Or like, you know, Sonic Mania, Sonic, all the other Sonics, Sonic Heroes. I mean, cutscenes are fine. I don't mind cutscenes, but the world exploration. I mean, I know that was pretty big. People were into that with like Super Mario 64, Donkey Kong 64. I mean, I like it in those games. Because, like, I don't know. Like, I feel like I'm opening up a world and, like, finding things, and it's fun. But in Sonic 06, just kind of walking around. Going really fast.
Hey.
Sometimes falling off the rails and dying. Just cut out all the now loading. Yo, if I could turn the game's loading screens off, I would be down to do that. You should stop loading. I'm not loading anything. Aaron T says, oh, also let me hook you up with this. You are very welcome, sir. Wait, what? What am I welcome for? Thanks? I guess? I think I missed something. Kara says, you kinda did that in Sonic Adventure 1, sorta? What did I do in Sonic Adventure 1? Oh, the world exploration, yes, you did. I wasn't a huge fan of Sonic Adventure 1's world exploration, honestly. I felt like it wasn't that good. Like, I mean, yeah, you are, like, unlocking things, like, you're right. It's definitely way better. It's definitely way better than Sonic 06. By a landslide. That should go without, you know, saying. Obviously, Sonic Adventure 1 did it way better. Oh snap, there we go. Yo, Aaron T, now loading subscription. Yo, with the Twitch Prime sub, 2 months in a row. Yo, Aaron T, much appreciation, man. Thank you so much, dude. Thank you so much. Super nice, dude. Even if it's a meme with the whole loading and stuff. But, yo, worth noting, man. I'm playing a variety game tonight, so yeah, no, I'm gonna ask you, what do you want to put $5 towards? Since you subscribed with Twitch Prime, that counts as 5 votes, you can put 5 votes towards one of the games. Like, you can just suggest a game. Currently, you know, I'm playing Sonic 06, but we also got, like, other games that I will play eventually. Like, when I'm done with Sonic 06 and Final Fantasy 9, we got Fire Emblem Path of Radiance, Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn, Mega Man Battle Network, what else? Punch-Out, Super Metroid, Fury, Celeste, Shovel Knight, Xenoblade Chronicles 2, stuff like that. You just check the games list, which is !games. You can check that. Yeah, just let me know, man. Let me know what you want to see. Lufia 2? Alright, Lufia 2. Which is, yeah, that's a SNES game, right? RPG? Yo, no worries, no worries. Why would both be on the list? Have I played them? Wait, both what? Both Fire Emblems? I've never played the Fire Emblems before. That's why people apparently want me to play them. Why can't I go past? Let me go. Station's currently closed. This is solely on a city station. If you see anything suspicious, let us know. What do I? Oh, but the star's over here. Let me in. Station is closed. Well, yeah, I see it's closed, but let me in. This is supposed to be a ventilation shaft that connects to the station. I wonder if there's some way to open it and get inside.
Sonic, I think you can get into the station through that vent. But first you need to break that wire net.
How do I break the wire net? Oh, snap. Yo, now what's going on? Yo, Dashing Drew Rude with the host. Yo, Dashing Drew, thanks for the host, man. Much appreciation. How you doing, good sir? Radiant Dawn and Path of Sequence breaking? Yo, gotta break it, man. Yo, I have no idea why Automod doesn't like you. So it says I'm broke, I can't vote, no! Yeah, like, for the votes, you know, donations work, just normal donations, subscriptions, even if it's with Twitch Prime is absolutely 100% still accurate, and it gets 5 votes. It's like a normal subscription. And then bits, if every 100 bits obviously is also 1 vote. But yeah, like you can watch ads, but if you live in a region that doesn't have ads, then rest in peace, my friends. Rest in peace. How do I do this? Like, what does the game want me to do? Like, I have like my kick and like the slide thing, but that's all I got. And my homing attack doesn't seem to work. Don't know what to do. Tell me, guy. You don't see Threads of Fate Ruse story on there? Well, no one, no one's voted for that, so no Ruse, man. Alright, what do I do? And I'm stuck on the wall. Wait, no, I'm back off.
Sonic, I think you can get into the station through that vent. But first you need to break that wire net.
Might need to buy an upgrade? Okay. Let's see if I can find an upgrade somewhere. Like, I know where that original shop was, but I don't think I can go back there. Can I? Yeah, this is where I came from, wasn't it?
Hey.
And he's not gonna let me through. There has to be a new shop, right? Bounce Bracelet? Maybe. Bounce Bracelet was in SA2. Be something. How far into this, into the game are we? We beat, what, 4 or 5 stages, I think? I don't know how long that is. I don't know how many stages there are. I assume we're like halfway through the game right now for Sonic. Obviously I don't plan on playing Shadow or Silver, but I think we're halfway through Sonic's story. The shop here? It's a floaty shop? Floaty shop. What am I looking for, man? Come on, shop, show yourself. Where you at? Come on, Tails, you gotta know where it is, right? Go back to the courtyard? I don't even know where the courtyard is. This isn't it, is it? This giant weird thing? Welcome. It is! Bounce Bracelet, 2K, okay. Interesting. I'd never seen it before, so I didn't know what it was. Yep, and now square bounces. Why assign everything to one button? I have my kick, I have light dash, which I can only do if I have rings next to me, and this bounce, and then we also have the slide. All of them are square button. I don't like that stuff, man. I'm not a fan. Yo, time to vote for Shadow 06? Yo, man. Have mercy on my soul. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do Shadow 06. Or just normal Shadow the Hedgehog. I mean, that's a better game, actually. Shadow the Hedgehog's way better than this game. What I really want more than anything, is to not play the game I'm playing right now. That would make me happier than everything else. You know, Glackman says the problem with Overworld in Sonic is that it's entirely pointless. Yeah, it's pretty pointless. Like, Sonic's not, like, a pure platformer like Mario is, or Donkey Kong 64, or Banjo-Kazooie. Like, with Banjo and Kazooie, like, they really interact with the world. Sonic doesn't do that. He just moves really fast. And so, when he does open world, they just put a whole bunch of space there, and there's no interactions. There's nothing interesting to do. You just talk to people, or maybe you interact with this one object, or maybe you move one object to another thing. It's not really interesting. Versus Mario 64, you know, like you're actually moving around. Same thing with like Sunshine. Like you need to wall jump into certain areas. You need to like I don't know, like you're exploring that castle, and like your movement actually has huge impact. More Sunshine than 64. 64 is very basic, but this is, you know, like PS3 versus 64. You know, so I expect more. And then yeah, Banjo-Kazooie, there's so much going on in that game. Same with Donkey Kong 64. I mean, yeah, Donkey Kong 64 has like 500 million collectibles. That is a few too many. But overall, I do enjoy the. Oh, I'm still moving in the background. Okay, and I'm alive too. That's cool. What am I doing, man? Elise died, did she? Oops. I mean, Eggman was saying something, but I wasn't listening. What, I have to save the train? Oh, that's what it wants me to do. I didn't know. Was that a spoiler? No, I died the same way 2 or 3 times. I wasn't paying much attention, I was reading chat. And that happens to me in a lot of games, man. If I'm reading chat, I miss a lot of things. I'm pretty oblivious. Going to be the freest game over? Yeah, probably. Looking to Sonic 06. Will the stream ever get clean again? I know, right? Oh, I hate that you can't jump into enemies like you can in Sonic Adventure. Like, you can only homing attack.
Press the square button to perform a bound attack. If you perform multiple consecutive bound attacks, your jumping will increase.
Well, what is momentum? I don't know what it is. Do I actually need to hurry, or is Sonic just saying that? Wow, what? The complete lack of momentum the game has? Oh, it slows down all the time, the extremely weird platforming, the fact that the camera's always, like, fighting against me, what? What are we wowing to?
There's gotta be a switch somewhere.
There it is. Oh, checkpoint. An interesting padding mechanic? Yeah. Aw, I bet that's supposed to hit the bell. I bet I could hit the bell. But that's okay. I don't need to ricochet robot parts into bells. I'll be okay. Oh, what? It doesn't actually go into the bell? Okay, now I'm mad. Alright, so what do I do?
Faster if I go on top of the train instead of being on the rails.
Go faster if I'm on top of the train? What, do I need to go on this train? Is that what he means? No. What are we doing, Sonic? How would I be faster going on a train that's going backwards? Well, there's rings up top there. I don't know how to get up there, though. That's what it wants. Oh, and the train died. I'm sorry, Elise. I don't know what the game wants me to do. Why is she dying anyways? Like, doesn't Eggman need her to use the powers of flame or whatever it's called? Doesn't she have to be alive? So what's he doing? I'm confused. Isn't she supposed to die on the Egg Cruiser? Clearly, the future has changed. And Glackham saying, why ain't it how they used Bounding Ring to make you required to make 3 jumps instead of 1? Yeah, no, man. I mean, I don't mind that too much. I don't think it's that big of a deal, but...
train instead of being on the rails.
Yeah. It's whatever. Alright. This has to be the right way, yes? And she's dead. Where's the switch? How do I get there? No, Swift says, don't forget, this is Robotnik we're talking about. He's always been crazy. I mean, he's definitely always had a screw loose or two, but not to the point where he would, like, be like, ha ha ha, Sonic, you aren't going to stop me. Here's Elise on this train, and if you don't stop the train, she will die. That'll keep him busy, while I use Elise to get this super powerful thing that will allow me to take over the world! And then the train blows up, and he's like, ah ha ha! Sonic failed. Now again, let me go to Elise to unlock the power from the fire demon. Wait, no. You needed Elise to do that. Well, guess I'll go get ice cream. Can't do what I wanted to do, but doesn't have to be a bad day. No, I don't think that's Robotnik. I don't think so. I think he would be a little smarter than that. And dead. I at least see where the switch is now. Yo, no more Pokemon? Nah, there will definitely be more Pokemon. I'll do one run tomorrow, but the run I'm going to be doing, like, it's literally just the one run. And then I'll be switching to Final Fantasy IX. It's like pretty much the main plan is to do speedruns on weekends. I probably will be streaming Pokemon Red on Monday again next week as well, so we'll probably have 3 more days of Pokemon Red. But today is Sonic 06. It was requested, so here we are.
I'll be able to move faster if I go on top of the train instead of being on the
Sonic,
rails.
you need to make some moves, okay? Get on top of the train. Oh, this works. Wait, jump onto the thing. On the thing! Sonic, no! Sonic, no! Whatever. You won the game over. Oh, man, video games are just so lame sometimes. Did I say video games? I meant Sonic 06. Oh, a loading screen. That's fine. Don't think the bombs are part of the plan? I don't think they're supposed to be. I don't know how he's gonna get the power from Elise with the bombs being in the way of the train. I mean, I didn't really listen to anything Eggman was saying. Maybe I will this time. Alright, guys, says I can't wait for Mega Man 11 and the X Collection. Oh, dude, that's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so good, man. Wait, are my +1s going through? Yeah, they are, okay. Yeah, Mega Man 11, dude. Oh, I'm gonna hit that game so hard when it comes out, just like I did Sonic Mania. Well, if it's a good game. I mean, I assume it's gonna be good. I have very high hopes for Mega Man 11. We shall see. Yo, your body is ready for some Mega Man Magic Enforcer? Yo, got to. Yo, I'm going to buy Mega Man 11. I will possibly buy it a second time, just because I want that game. Gotta happen. Alright, so... Oh, I don't have the bounce bracelet anymore. Nope, let's just go buy that again. Oh no! Yo, gotta oh no, man. Bad things happen. Only one way to express it. Oh no! Alright, so can I have that bracelet, please? Welcome. 1 bounce bracelet. Thanks for your business. Your 10th Doctor says, notice when Elise dies in the train crash, Iblis doesn't get out. Just let her die and save the world. But I'm Sonic the Hedgehog. I'm gonna save her and save the world. The Right Guy says I'll probably buy the Mega Man X games before 11. Well, yeah, the X games are definitely coming out before 11, so don't really have a choice. I'm not sure if I'll buy the X collections, because like I already have, you know, all the X games multiple times. I own them in like multiple forms, so I don't really need them like a third or fourth time, but I might do it. It just depends. Depends how good the collections are. I hope they do a physical release. I assume they would, but I don't know, man. Yeah, this summer for the X Games? Yeah, I'm down, man. This summer, I'm gonna see that X collection, man. If it looks even slightly good, I'm gonna buy it real fast.
Shouldn't you save the train before chasing after me?
I've got to get ahead and help the train.
Yeah, this literally makes no sense. He needs Elise to fulfill, like, the whole Iblis thing. He can't do it without her. And he just puts her in, you know, the way of, bombs. Like, he's literally did that on purpose. It doesn't make any sense.
I better hurry up and cross this scale.
Oh, snap. Yo, Magic Enforcer with 100 bits. Hyped up for the year of Mega Man. Yo, thank you for the 100 bits, Magic Enforcer. I really appreciate it. Did you want to put a vote towards anything on the games list? You don't have to if you don't want to, but you can. But yeah, I have to do the thing. You know, let's see, Deadpool Babe saying hello there. What do you think the future of Sonic announcement will be? I think it will be a, some sort of new storyline I think they're doing with, like, the comics, I guess? Yeah, some comic thing that they're gonna announce. Maybe a, like, vintage cover, a special edition, something like that. And then probably a new, like, Sonic plush doll. You know, something collectible. And then the grand announcement, you know, where they're like, hold on, one more thing. Yeah, that one more thing is going to be Sonic Spinball ported onto mobile. That would be my guess. Oh, whoops, the train died. Sorry, Elise. Rage says, will 11 be the end of Dr. Wily? I don't think so. And not sure you heard the first X games will be released together. Yes, two ones might be separate. Yeah, I heard about that. I believe it's X1 through 4 in one collection and X5 through 8 on the other. It's so weird because like X1 through 4 are the best ones. I mean X5's like X5's decent. Like X5's a good game, but X6, X7, those are really bad games, and X8's like decent at best. I'm trying to hurry, Sonic, okay? Oh, I'm not gonna make it, am I? Come on, guys. I need to stop that train. There we go. Or stop the explosions. The train is heading towards, excuse me. Oh, whoops, I was supposed to jump! I was supposed to jump, I didn't press anything! I don't know why I thought that was an automatic section. It's close, but not quite. Can we beat the stage without the train blowing up? I'm pretty sure that's the goal. Let's put it towards Battle Network? Alright, I'll put it towards Battle Network then. Good choice. They said future of Sonic games? Did they? Did they say future of Sonic games specifically? I thought it was just a future for Sonic. You know, I'll have to reread that. But I mean, technically, a port is a new game that's coming out in the future. It could be that. I mean, it would be cool if they did something like interesting, like you know, an actual new Sonic game, like maybe Sonic Mania 2, Forces 2, I guess? I don't know what they want to do with 3D Sonic. I have no idea. Did I do it? Loading screen. And let's see, escort missions, aren't those the best? Cyclone Vinx, there is a problem with your list. Where is the link to the past rando? I don't believe anyone's ever voted for that, so it's not on the list. And Cyclone says, I hereby request all votes to do that.
Uh-oh, gotta speed up.
Oh boy, I love these sections, man. Gotta go super fast. Good thing I went to the left to get that ring. That was a good idea.
This train is... Uh-oh, gotta speed up.
Ah, geez, come on, Sonic.
Yes!
It's easy, they want someone else to make the Sonic? Yo, that would be so cool. Like, if they went with, like, other developers, almost anyone, besides Sonic Team to make the next, like, big Sonic game, I'd be all over that. I mean, obviously, you know, it could be another Sonic Boom. This Big Red Button, man, I was really looking forward to Sonic Boom. I thought it was going to be a good game. Like, I mean, yeah, the designs are different or whatever, but I was cool with that. I'm like, you know, no real big deal. And yeah, the game wasn't going to be focused purely on speed. I'm okay with that. You know, we're getting Sonic Lost World. That was going to be the speedy Sonic game. They wanted to give us a second Sonic game, like, you know, really close to that. I was completely down, and yep, whatever you want to do, Sonic, whatever you want to do.
Elise's train is... Uh-oh,
I'm gonna game over, man. And yo, Odorak, what's up, man? But yeah, if it's not another Big Red Button, maybe it'll work out.
Yes!
A real shame. You thought Big Red Button would be good. They had so many developers that have made good games in the past. But yeah, they decided to do their own thing, man. Make their own studio. And yeah, it was pretty bad. Ow. What am I supposed to do here? I don't know what the game wants from me.
I'm almost there. Elise, hang on.
Oh, we did it! Oh, we did it, man. Yes! Yo, beat another level, man. Got it in the bag. Feels good. Sonic Forces was bad? You want Sonic 3D alone, please? Yo, that would be nice, man. Because, like, I enjoy classic Sonic, but I definitely prefer the, like, realistic physics that, the momentum-based gameplay that Sonic Mania has. I do not enjoy the completely inconsistent, doesn't make any sense, classic Sonic and Forces. I did not enjoy him in that game. I didn't enjoy any of his levels. Like, I enjoyed some of the levels in Sonic Generations. I felt like Sonic Generations did it better. It's obviously not as good as, like, say, Sonic Mania, but it was the best we had had in a long while. And somehow they couldn't even do it that good. They couldn't do what they did before, and I don't understand why. Blackham says, why is Super Metroid Rando on there when Vinx hasn't even finished Super Metroid before? Blackham, do you not remember? In January, you donated for Sonic Metroid, and I beat it.
I knew you'd return. You had to.
You again.
This time, there will be no more interruptions! The Iblis Trigger must die!
Sonic.
Ha!
So how was your little walk?
See, because, like, he still needs her. Why did he put her on the train? It doesn't make any
Time
sense.
to end this.
We'll have to fight him again. Oh, Shadow, take over, please.
Nephilis, why are you getting in my way?
I'm Shadow. Shadow the Hedgehog.
Alright, let me, oh, +1 for the cutscene, and then catch up with chat real quick. Let's see, Rye Guy says Elise was supposed to be Sally Acorn, was she?
Now stop it.
That was another
Nowhere to go.
cutscene, excuse me.
I would rather die than be your prisoner again.
So what are you going to do, princess? Do you plan to jump?
Farewell. Sonic!
You won't get away that easily.
This game is dumb and doesn't make any sense. Dumb doesn't make any sense. Uh-oh, it's the Egg Genesis! Oh, look at that name pop up! Oh, that's real cool. Uh-oh, here he goes. Yep. Oh man, that was top quality modeling right there. That was well worth the additional loading screen. I'm glad they did that. Alright, so before we start fighting this boss, I'm gonna catch up with chat. Chat's kind of exploding right now. So let's see, we got, Deadpool was saying, mate, turns out I was wrong. It is the future of Sonic as a whole, so nothing huge game-wise. Bummer, yo, rip. Pyro says you didn't, but he get the viewership numbers to do so? Wait, what? I really don't think he wants to reach partner through a game he doesn't enjoy. Oh, if Sonic 06 helps me reach partner, no thank you. I don't want to play Sonic 06. Super Sin Slayer says the biggest issue of Rise of Lyric was the big red button was forced to make the game for the Wii U. They had no idea how to work with the system, as well as getting the engine to work for the system. I mean, that may have been the case, but like, you still gotta do something, man. You can't just be like, yeah, we're gonna make this game, and then they don't have the potential to do it. They shouldn't have taken on the project if they can't do it. Glackham says, I think I picked it over Metroid Prime because you did short streams and you get lost easily. Yep. She got kidnapped again. I know, right? Cyclone, but that said, I think Finks would be a good candidate. Just Twitch would turn him down. Yeah, nah, man. If I ever get the high enough viewership, I will apply, but that's not today, man. Maybe one day. Let's see. What are we saying? Shadow had lots of guns? Yo, he did have guns in Shadow the Hedgehog. I don't know where those all went. Alright, alright. Where are we at? Yeah, everything's good. Let's beat the boss.
Just your size? Come on, let's see what you can do.
Huh, that's a lot of lasers. What am I supposed to do? How do you get partnered? There's a few things you have to do to get partnered. You need to stream somewhat consistently. You need to have a concurrent viewership of 75 viewers, and then like Twitch is still gonna like kind of look into you to see if like they are if you are someone they want to be like, you know, what's the word? Related to? I don't know. Like, cause if you look really bad for Twitch, if they're like, oh whoa, this person's they like Sonic 06, we can't have that on the front page of Twitch. I mean, obviously I'm joking there, but yeah, if you did like really controversial things, then they probably wouldn't want to partner you, even if you have high viewership. I mean, obviously, it's not like anything controversial, it's just whatever Twitch has decided is too much. Which is really going to be on a case-by-case basis. So what do I do here? Oh, it's the bounding attack, isn't it? That makes sense. Rocky says, I actually totally forgot that you donated for Super Metroid until I told you just now. Yo, it's all good, man. Super Sin Slayer saying the very first trailer, Rise of Lyric, wasn't done on Wii U, but on Xbox and PlayStation. Sega's Wii U exclusivity deal with Nintendo ruined the game. I mean, even then, someone still had to have made the decision, right? Where it was like, hey, yeah, this game has to be on Wii U. And they're like, Big Red Button, we need you to do this. All Big Red Button had to do was say, hey, we can't do that. We don't have the skills to do this. But they didn't do that. And like, it makes me so mad. Because like, yeah, there's deadlines, there's things that they didn't plan on doing initially, but still, they developed the game. It's not like, you know, it was like, oh yeah, we have to make this game in like 2 weeks. Like, they didn't make the game in 2 weeks. It was over a very long period of time. A lot of people worked on that game. Not everyone was paid for it, which is absolutely awful. Oh, geesh. And then they have the audacity to not admit how bad their game is. They've talked about Sonic Boom a few times. There's been interviews. And they don't just outright say the game is bad. They're like, nope, no, we did good work on that Sonic Boom. What good work? Yeah, nah. I have to say, I'm pretty salty about that. Associated, yes, that's the word I was looking for. And Cyclone says, to be fair, Vinks, you can't pin all the blame on the devs. We're dealt a bad hand and told what to do. They can say no and lose all their work. Exactly. Like, if you can't do the project, then you can't do the work. The work was never for you. But instead they're like, well, you know, I don't want to lose this job we have with Sega, so let me go ahead and do this job that I can't do, right? Like, that's the same thing as, like, hiring a plumber, right? And the plumber doesn't know how to fix toilets. And it's like, well, I want to get paid for fixing toilets, even though I don't know how to fix them. So he comes into your house and he breaks your toilet even worse and floods the house, right? Am I supposed to not be mad at him because, you know, he needed the money? Like, no. They are just as much to blame as anybody else. Yes, they were dealt a bad hand. Definitely. But they still had a choice. And they made a bad choice. They wanted to make a Sonic game, because, you know, then Big Red Button wouldn't just be this nobody company. It'd be the company that made a Sonic game. Like, oh yeah, because, you know, Sonic, that means something. I mean, I know they didn't plan to make a garbage game. But they definitely went in without the know-how. Which, like, why would you want to hire a team that can't do anything? You know, Deadpool, ever since you saw Shadow in Sonic Adventure 2, you wanted a Shadow standalone game, but without guns? Yeah, no, I hear you on that. I did not mean to fall down, that was an accident. Rest in peace finishing him there. I think I'll knock him out on the next, like, time I get up. It's that or one more time, it's kinda hard to tell. Oh, yo, you were, soldering a new battery into Super Mario World? And it worked? Yo, good stuff last place, Larry. That's really cool, man. Why does that go up so fast? Now. Either way, man, like, I don't know. If you're developing a game and you can't do it, you have to outright say that. Otherwise, like, because it's not just like, oh man, you're upsetting, like, fans. Like, you are ruining people's livelihood. Like, you have these people that work for Big Red Button, right? And so they're forced into, like, making this game that they do not have the know-how how to make. So it's stressing everyone out. They're trying to make these deadlines. You have people working more hours than what they should be doing for their job. You have the people that are investing into this game as well. Like, there's a lot of people that are losing money, that are losing their jobs. No, I'm going to be upset about it. Like, that's just irresponsible. That's completely irresponsible. You can't just take the money and make a bad game. You can't do that.
No problem.
Yeah, they were offered money and they did it, man. They did do it. You're gonna do All-Stars next, last place layer? Yo, good luck, man. Alright, saving the game, man. That's more locked in progress. Always a good sign. Deadpool saying Sonic Forces was worked on for a good 4 years for 4 hours only in mediocre game by Sonic Team. I know, right? It's like, it says 4 years. How is that game 4 years in development? There's no way.
That was a gutsy move back there.
Well, I was desperate and, I just had to get away. I owe you a lot, Sonic. Sonic!
I'll head into the jungle.
Okay.
The line delivery in this game is so bad. So bad, man. Oh, I'm not getting my cutscene, or not my cutscenes, my loading screen plus ones in there. There we go. Wait, Sonic dies here, doesn't he? I think he does. Because I know there's a scene where, like, he has to get kissed to be brought back to life, something like that. I don't know when that is, but I guess it's right now? Yeah, we'll see, man, when we get there. Can I go in the water? The answer is no. But what am I supposed to do here?
If we work together, I'm sure
Oh.
we'll be able to get across the water.
Forgot about that. With the powers of slowdown, we can make it through the water. Good job, team. Okay, that was cool. We got to the next level pretty fast. Normally there's a few more, like cutscenes and walking around the world. I don't know, this game's weird, man. It doesn't know what it wants to do. You know, Sonic carrying a girl? Yeah, we did carry the girl. I killed the girl, bad bakes? Yo, man. Sometimes you go into the water and you're not supposed to.
Let's run straight up.
Oh, man. Just seeing Sonic, man, running in forest levels, it gives me those Sonic Adventure 2 vibes, man. And even Sonic Heroes as well. Like, I know this is a bad game, but I'm a little bit excited. And I ran into the wall. The excitement's now dead.
Sonic, it looks like you can grab that bud. If you jump when the bud is
I like the look of the level. The level looks really cool. It's a shame that it doesn't control well. The physics haven't changed. There's more slowdown, and it's speeding back up. Sonic Mania is a fan game approved by Sega, after all. I mean, it's not actually a fan game. I mean, it kinda is. It's kind of a fan game. It's literally made by fans. But it's an official Sonic game. Sonic Mania is effectively, what? I don't know, because, like, Sega's being really weird. Like, they pretend like Sonic 4 doesn't really exist. Oh, I didn't make it forward. Where am I? That's the right way? Yeah, but, like, it seems like they were pretending Sonic 4 never happened. It's just Sonic 1, Sonic 2, Sonic 3, Sonic CD, and then after that is Sonic Mania. And that's supposed to take place in, like, a different timeline or dimension or something. I don't know. Sega's weird. But, like, it's different, right? Because, like, there's a fan game that Capcom endorsed for Mega Man. It's Mega Man versus Street Fighter, or I think it's Mega Man Cross Street Fighter, something like that. And yeah, that was a game made by, you know, just fans of Mega Man. And when they were done making it on one of Mega Man's anniversaries, Capcom was just like, oh yeah, this game right here, why don't you fans check this out? But they didn't like endorse, like they didn't officially back it. There's no, Sega didn't work on that game at all. There's no back and forth between the developers of Mega Man and these fans that made the game. The fans just made the game. It was a fan game. It was already made. And Capcom was like, let me put my stamp of approval on it. So it's just a game that they approve of. Versus, Sonic Mania is literally... Why didn't I go up? What was I supposed to do there? Whatever. Whatever, man. But yeah, with, like, Sonic Mania, literally, you know, the developers of Sonic Mania, they met up with Sonic Team. They discussed ideas, and that's how Mania came into fruition. And throughout the entire production of Mania, there was still this back and forth. So, like, Sonic Team did work on Sonic Mania. They didn't develop the whole game, like, that's what the fan developers were doing.
That was a
But,
gutsy
you know,
move.
they had input, for sure. Like, if they didn't have any input into the game, Sonic Mania would have been all new levels. But because of the touch of Sonic Team, there's a lot of old levels in the game. Now, Magic Enforcer says, at least Pokemon isn't the only game that lets you run in the walls. I know, right? Wouldn't want to only walk into one wall. Bone says, admit it? You dropped the girl because you wanted to make sure there was another loading screen. No, I don't want to make sure of anything to do with loading screens. Don't like them. Oh, I gotta move it. We hit 100. We hit 100 loads. 100 loading screens, guys. We did it. 100 times where we're not doing anything because the game just doesn't know how to handle proper cutscene. Like, it doesn't present information well at all. It really doesn't. And so, because of that, we have all these loading screens. But we did it, man. 100. How did we make it this far, guys? You know, Super Sin Slayer, in this round against the Perler, we have a girl part of a well-known anime team.
Sonic, it looks like you can...
I have no idea. Deadpool saying, I know, but the last good 3D Sonic game was Sonic Adventure 2. I mean, I like Sonic Heroes, and Generations, and, Colors. I think those were all good games. I'm not a fan of Unleashed. I don't think it's the worst game in the world. It's nowhere near as bad as 06 or Sonic Boom. But I just... Like, here's the thing, right? Like, Sonic 06 and Sonic Boom are objectively bad games. They don't function. And, Sonic Forces also has some functionality problems. But, Sonic Unleashed, I just don't like the Werehog. I don't like the really slow combat that game throws at me and forces me to do. I don't like the world exploration where I have to talk to a bunch of random people and do really frivolous things. I'm just not a fan. And of course, the Wii version, like, it's not open world like this, you just literally navigate menus to be able to, like, progress. I'm not a fan. Nope, didn't make it again. I thought I timed it better that time, I'm wrong. Yeah, Sonic Unleashed, it's more subjective as to why I don't like the game. I don't think Sonic Unleashed is an objectively bad game. It does function. Nura's right about the team. Which girl? Guessing Jupiter? Yo, Mercury. Yo, Mercury's the best girl. Mars is the one I identify with the most.
We're getting out of the cave.
Like says Sonic Unleashed is a good game. I mean, we're all entitled to our own opinions. I don't think it's objectively bad. I don't think it's objectively bad. Subjectively is a whole different ballgame. There we go, I got to the top. Good job, me. Nura's on fire? Yo, Nura OP, man. Yo, gotta swing for longer? Yeah, we got it there. Up, and now I'm dead. I was like, do I need to jump, or like, am I gonna hit that from here? I was, should've jumped. You gotta swing back and forth? Oh, is that what the difference is? I thought I just was pressing it, too early versus too late for the first initial swing. Yeah, that works, man. Swing it back and forth. Alright, let's hit the thing this time, Vince. Let's be ready. The average human brain doesn't understand how Sega messed up so many times.
Keep going.
Hey man, it's tough.
Over there.
I would say the biggest reason that Sonic has as many flaws in its games as it does is because of the inexperienced developers and the short time spans that they spend on development. Supposedly Sonic Forces was 4 years, that can be the case, all it is. But if you just look at the level designers, all of them are inexperienced. Like there's only 3 level designers. One's a lead from Sonic Lost World, which, you know, wasn't exactly the hottest game for Sonic. And then you have 2 developers that have never worked on a Sonic game before. Like, there's just too... Like, I don't know what Sonic Team is thinking. They're like, yeah, let's make this game in 1 year, or let's make this game with people that have never made a video game before. Like, don't do that. Let's make a game on a console that we have no development experience on. That's just dumb. It's just dumb, man. They make a lot of poor choices, and I don't know why. I didn't press X then. I pressed X before I was on the vine, but okay. People complain about Mad Space? I don't know what Mad Space is. Wait, is that like one of the levels in a Sonic game? Whatever it is, it's not as bad as this. That, you know, is obvious. It's a Sonic 06. Didn't make it. Goyen says nobody gets what Sonic Team is thinking. I know, right? You know, I'm just waiting for the game where Sonic's a mailman, but he can transform into a seagull. That's what I assume the next Sonic game is going to be. So don't worry. You know, you don't have to play as too many of his friends. They're not all going to be there. But there is going to be a new character. And his name is Greggy the Turtle. He's a pretty cool guy. He likes to go fast for a turtle. And he'll teach Sonic the true meaning of what it is to be a hero.
Over there.
Alright, robots. Let's do this, man.
Thank you, Elise.
Glad we still got Sonic Colors. Yeah, I really like Sonic Colors. I like that game a lot. Alright, that's the game over. I don't know how to control this stuff, man. I don't know. Super Sin Slayer says, another problem Sega faces is the fandom itself. There's too many divisive opinions about what a Sonic game should be, and Sega tries too hard to cater to as many as possible. Not trying to defend Sega's, they have messed up a lot. Yeah, like, I mean, pretty much, you know, it's the same way with Mario, right? Like, some people, you know, like 2D Mario, some people like 3D Mario. And Nintendo figured it out. They just make both. Easy peasy.
That was a guts.
Just make both. They don't have to, you know, cut the fan base in half by like, okay, let's, you know, only, let's have some 3D gameplay and then some 2D gameplay, or let's have some 3D gameplay and 2D gameplay on this Sonic, and then this Sonic only does 2D gameplay. Like, they don't do that, you know? They just make one Mario game for people that like 3D Mario, and then one for, you know, people that like 2D Mario. Again, to be fair... Woo! I forgot to press R1, I almost died there. Yeah, to be fair, they make way more 2D games than they do 3D because the 2D games sell better. But, you know, it is what it is. Neoglakum says, I'm sorry, I meant to say people complain about Final Chase in SA2. Yeah, it's really not that bad. It's really not. I think it's a pretty good level, honestly. Nura says, the latest Sonic character looks pretty cool, IMO. Tangled the Lemur? Yes, I've seen Tangled the Lemur. I think they look nice. Akim says, I disagree, Super. They're not catering to anybody. They're just making bad games. Oh, what, with Sonic? Yeah, no, like, they definitely do. Like, if you listen to, like, the interviews and stuff, like, they really are trying to make their fans happy. It's just, it's tough, man. There's all these different gameplay styles for Sonic. Versus, like, with Mario, right? Like, the most divisive thing Mario's ever done is put a jetpack on his back that shoots water. That's the most divisive thing Mario's ever done. Like, when it came to, like, 64, you know, that was the first 3D game, that set it. Then there was Sunshine. It was a bit divisive, you know, a lot of people were like, what? I gotta clean. I don't want to clean paint. You know, I wanna play a video game. Come on, Nintendo. And even then, the game still did good. And then you had, like, the Galaxy games, and, like, those, like, they're very linear, but, like, the Galaxy games did really well. People really, really like the Galaxy games overall. And, like, yeah, what's the trick to that? You know, you're going through space or whatever. So it's like, I don't know, you got this little twirl jump. I don't know, there's not really anything going on. Like, he does pretty much the same thing he was doing in both 64 and Sunshine. And then you have, 3D Land and 3D World. And with those games, yeah, they're very limited in comparison to the other 3D games. But as far as Mario's basic movement goes, like, you still get it. Like, you can just pick up the game, like, haven't played a Mario game since 64, you're gonna do just fine. Like, yeah, it's not one for one, but, like, it's there, man. It's not too crazy. Versus with Sonic, you never know. It's like, Sonic Adventure 1, Sonic Adventure 2, like, those are the same. And they, therefore, have, like, a certain precedent that people expect. Then you have Sonic Heroes and Shadow the Hedgehog, which really do play pretty similar to Sonic Adventure as far as, like, just the character controls go for Sonic and Shadow, respectively. Oh, nice, I actually made it. But yeah, they play mostly the same. But, you know, obviously Shadow is very divisive because, you know, it's not Sonic, and he has guns. That's pretty divisive. There's also vehicles in a Sonic game, which is really weird, because, you know, Shadow's been shown to be just as fast as Sonic, if not faster, and suddenly he's really slow. Because, like, if you play Sonic Heroes and then play Shadow the Hedgehog, I promise you, he's really slow. But, yeah, like, there's cars, man. They want you to use cars, and they want you to shoot guns, and it's weird. That's really divisive. Sonic Heroes did pretty good for the most part. And then, yeah, we got this one, man. This one, which, yeah, nah, this does not control anything like Sonic Adventure. They lost the engine. They made a completely new engine. They were not trying to recreate it for PS3. And yeah, just nothing controls well. Nothing. It's so bad. I mean, yeah, you know, it's more open. Sonic can do his homing attack. He has the spin dash. So, like, you know, if you don't think about it too much, it's like, yeah, it's the same. But no, it's very different. He controls very differently than how he does in the other games. And then you have, like, oh, I died instantly. Instantly. But yeah, you have, like, Sonic Unleashed and whatnot. And that has the boost formula or whatever. And then you have Sonic in the Secret Rings, and that controls completely differently as well. I don't know, man. Games are just weird. Yeah, there's Sonic Lost World, which, mind you, I think is a good game. Oh, I ran out of Elise energy. But yeah, Sonic Lost World, which again, I don't think is bad as most people say it is. I think Lost World's actually pretty legit. But yeah, no, like, it's, it has this unique movement system where Sonic, by default, doesn't go into a full run. Gosh darn it, I didn't hit it in time again. But yeah, he doesn't move at a full running speed. You have to hold a button down, the shoulder button. And there's this parkour system, which has never existed before, and I like the parkour system. I think it's pretty cool. I wish more Sonic games did have a parkour system, like Lost World. Though again, Lost World has plenty of flaws, for sure. I just like the parkour. Can I get on the turtle? And then, what else is there? Sonic Boom! You know? It's just, there's too many different things. Yo, man. Let's see, Deadpool, it's fan service? Yeah, there's a lot of fan service, for sure. And, Sonic Extreme saying low-key... Oh, yeah, but, Deadpool, do be careful, this is a family-friendly stream. There's certain words we don't use here. Sonic Extreme low-key, Sonic has a lot more upper body strength than we thought. Running around the whole level, carrying her like that. Surprise, Elise isn't dizzy from the springs? Nah, man, she's good. Okay, we managed to stay inside of this reality. The dimensions were crossing, that's clearly what was happening. No, we're good, man, all good. And bam, we beat it. New Super Saiyan Slayer saying, that's not the point I'm trying to make. When Sega makes a bad decision, that's on them. Because they ultimately make the games. What you're trying to point out is that there's too many different kinds of gameplay styles Sonic tries. This is all just your 2 cents though. If you disagree, it's fine. Yeah, no, I agree with you. Like, it is Sega's fault. Like, for whatever reason, they want to reinvent Sonic, like, almost all the time. Like, he had Adventure 1, Adventure 2, Sonic Heroes, and, Shadow the Hedgehog. Those 4 games, he has, like, pretty much the exact same movement system. Almost the exact same. And then, almost every game since then, it's changed. I mean, the boost is now the second, like, biggest, era of, like, Sonic, where, like, he has this one set movement. Like, even then, man, like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think they're gonna stick to it.
Looks like we've lost them.
I'll settle things here. Elise, you should go back to the castle.
Okay. Sonic? It's so beautiful. I've never seen so many flowers before. Sonic, have you visited many wonderful places before?
Yeah.
Once you defeat Eggman, you'll leave, won't you? Though I've been frightened many times, I've also enjoyed this adventure. It allowed me to be something other than a princess. I was able to be myself. A girl.
It sounds like being a princess isn't that easy.
It isn't sometimes, but I love this country. Everyone in the castle, the children, all my citizens, really. The same love my late father and mother had.
Don't cry, Elise. Become a strong queen who doesn't cry, no matter what happens.
And so, I do my best to protect my country. I understand everything my parents said to me now. Sonic, if you leave here to go on another adventure, remember this place.
Definitely. Elise?
I'm fine. Sorry. I mustn't cry. I can't.
Elise, smile.
I wish I could take this game's story seriously at all. I just can't. Man, the tone shifts are just really weird. The timing of things, how displaced everything is, how things just don't make sense. Can't do it.
Princess Elise, ruler of Soliana. By refusing to negotiate with me, you have forced me to take drastic actions. Meet me at the specified point alone at 4 o'clock today. Failure to do so on time will result in my leveling of this city so that nothing but ashes remain.
Miss Elise! I cannot allow harm to come to my people. Miss Elise! It is my duty as Princess of Soliana to go. There is no other choice.
She really wants to catch up to Princess Peach's levels of being captured, you know. She's like, yeah, I'm only in this one game, but I can get captured so many times in one game, I promise you. You know, in the loading screens, don't forget those. Yeah, man, we're at 105 loading screens so far. 105. Not too bad if I say so myself, you know? We started, man, we had 0 loading screens. Oh.
Princess Elise went to see Eggman by herself. Tails, please help her.
Who is telling me that? Who's telling me to help Princess Elise? Is it you? Girl down here? Did your voice reach from there? What's up?
This is terrible. Princess Elise
Yep.
went to see
Oh,
Eggman
save
by
her.
herself.
Okay,
Tails,
Lady in
please
Waiting.
help her.
You know, Lady in Waiting and Tails have been like an established like duo since what? Sonic 2? Yeah, since like the first game Sonic was or Tails was introduced. You know, I remember her. You know, she was there in what was it called? Emerald Hill Zone? Yeah, she's a really cool character. I like her. Anyways, you know, let's not, you know, just live in nostalgia. We gotta find other things to do. Let's go save Princess Elise. And not for the 4th time? Yeah. Alright, where am I supposed to go? I don't actually know. We'll just kind of go around. I'm sure we'll come across something eventually. I should have had a counter? A counter for what? Sonic Extreme. I mean, we have the loading screen counter. It's at 105, man. A lot of loading screens. By popular demand. I don't care, guy. Tell me something useful. That noise is so obnoxious? Oh, a kidnap counter. Yep, that makes sense. Alright, where does everybody want me to go? Do I need to go over here? I mean, I have my own boost pad. Yeah, that must be it. Yep, that's it. Gotta go back to this level, but I'm Tails now. Hip hip hooray. Oh, that's another load.